The market follows our plan almost perfectly. We make some money, and it looks like we are on the verge of starting the next rally phase. This is Invest with Jacob. Okay, guys, so in yesterday's video, I told you that on Wednesday's close, there was mounting evidence that this market wanted to rally on Thursday. So we bought calls at the close on Wednesday, and because of that, we were able to capture almost the entire move up yesterday. We exited just before the top for 32% gains. Now the market is on the verge of making a breakout in the next rally phase. And I'll get into that in just 1 second. But first, if you're new here, welcome to the show, guys. My name is Jacob Gabbard, and this is Invest with Jacob, where we use Elliott Wave Theory to break down the SP 500. I highly encourage you to hit that subscribe button down below so that you can get our daily S&P updates, our trade setups, and our buy alerts. Okay, guys, so the rally today was really kind of an impulsive-looking rally. It was clean. There wasn't a lot of overlap, and it hit the targets that a Wave 3 would normally hit. So it's kind of looking like this market wants to jump and start wave 1 of 5 up. This is best seen on the charts, so let's jump in and take a look. Okay, guys, so here we are on the 1-hour futures chart, and we talked about a couple possibilities yesterday. The first being a higher B wave because the structure just didn't support a big enough bounce and needed to push higher, and that's one of the reasons we thought we would see the rally. Or it could turn into an impulsive rally, which would be the start of wave 1 of 5 of 3 up. And as it stands right now, how we rallied today is starting to look pretty impulsive and like a wave 1 as opposed to a B wave. So what do I mean by that? Well, initially yesterday, we counted this as the A wave down of wave 4 with a B wave bounce up and then C down here towards that 4270 area. However, given the rally today and the structure it took on, this is starting to look more like a bullish structure. And as we talked about yesterday, that MACD support level pushes big rallies off of that level. That minus 20 on the MACD has shown us over and over again 200 plus point rallies, and that's what we're aiming for now given the size of the waves and the structure, which makes a lot of sense. The second thing is the move up in the rally today was pretty straightforward. There wasn't any overlap, and we hit very key targets for a wave 3 of 3. So we hit the 272 and the 236. And then we started to pull back off of there, and that is a perfect wave 3 of 3 target. And what we're looking for now is a wave 4 pullback that holds, and then wave 5 of 3 to complete wave 3, then wave 4, 5 up to make wave 1 of 5 of 3. I know that sounds like a lot and very confusing, but essentially if you just ignore these smaller waves, what we're doing is creating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, okay? But we count the 5 waves inside of wave 3 to make sure we're hitting our targets so that we can justify this as a impulsive move up as opposed to a corrective one. And that's what we're seeing so far. Now, the other options we could have are a couple here. We could have this be the top of B, and then we start C down from here. To me, that is starting to appear much less likely because we have a lot of chop here at the top. And a wave C would start with an impulsive 5-wave structure down for wave 1 of C. And we've already got overlap and chop here, which is looking very corrective on this pullback. So I'm not thinking we're going to get a wave C down from here. The other option is we could get a ABC pullback for B of B and then come back up here and complete the B wave in that way and then come down in C. Now, the key thing to watch for is this pullback. So as I said, it's already looking corrective. So it's either going to be we rally up in wave 1 or we get a B of B down and then complete the B wave up here around 44.85. This pullback will be the key. As long as it holds this 618 extension, okay, this 43.85 area, as long as it holds above that, we still have a bullish structure on our hands. However, if it breaks this structure, it's very unlikely to be a wave 4 pullback because it's gotten too deep, and we will look for it to be the B of B, then look for it to rally back up to this 44.85 region before completing C down. So our key areas, guys, are going to be the 4400 area, which is the 764 extension. This is the most common target for a 4 of 3 pullback. Okay, we have our wave 4 sitting right there. So what we're looking for is a corrective movement down to here before completing wave 3 up to the 1618 extension at 44.87 area. Once we get that, we can be pretty confident that we have a bullish structure in place, and then we would just look for this bigger wave 4 pullback to hold above wave 1 and then complete the structure up towards 45.10. So the key to watching Friday's action is really all about the 0.764 and 0.618 extensions of 1 and 2. This is our bullish support zone right here. If it breaks below this 43.85 area, then it looks like we have a corrective wave on our hands, and we're going to be looking for B down, C up of B to complete up here around this 44.85 area as well, and then we would look for that C wave down. Guys, one thing I do want to point out, I've been asked many questions about my chart, and if I only use Elliott Wave to kind of plot where the market is going. I do that in the videos only because it's clean and you guys can see what's going on. I actually use lots of indicators. Elliott Wave is my primary mechanism for deciding what I think the market is going to do, along with the Fibonacci levels that we use. However, I turn off all of my indicators because if they're on, you guys won't be able to see what's going on. It's kind of a mess. I can see it. I understand what I'm looking at, but it just gets real convoluted. So I'll just turn them on real quick so you guys can see that there are lots of different things like volume and moving averages and demarked sequential, and just all kinds of stuff that I use to kind of back up my thesis on what I think the market is going to do and have some confidence in that. And you saw it in yesterday's video when I said that the structure of the B wave had changed, in my opinion, based on a few things, including something that I didn't even see on my own. I got from one of the guys in my chat room, which, by the way, is very important. So if you like the information that I put out on these videos and you want real-time market updates today, like when we sold our trade right near the top, you need to get in my Facebook group. Okay, guys, there's a link down in the description. So go ahead and click that link and it'll take you over to Facebook. Okay, when you get over to Facebook, you'll have to get approved to get into my Facebook group. And the only thing I ask of you guys to get approved is that you subscribe to my YouTube channel. So hit subscribe, come on over to Facebook. You'll get into this area here. We scroll down, hit that announcements tab right there, okay? Come down, we have our documented trades right here. I have them loaded today. They weren't on there the last couple of days, but they are now. And if you scroll just a little further down, you will see the link to my Slack channel. Slack is just a free chat channel. It's where I give out real-time market updates, all of our buy alerts, our sell alerts. I answer all of your questions. We have a very talented group of traders in there. As I mentioned, one of them pointed out something yesterday that got me looking out for that rally so that we could get in our trade. We would love to have you guys over there. We have very expert traders all the way down to very beginner traders, and it's a great community of people to bounce ideas off of. So come on over to my Facebook group, get in my Slack channel so you can get real-time market updates and make some money with us. Okay, guys, key takeaways for today. We're essentially watching for this pullback to continue and complete. We're looking for at least a minimum, guys, of this 44.24 level as the 1.0 is basically the 236 pullback that we would need as a minimum to kind of confirm that we got a wave 4. But I would really like to see closer to 4,400. It makes a more complete structure and stronger structure and gives us a strong push towards this top of wave 3. So tomorrow we're really looking for probably some weakness in the morning, maybe down this way, and then a rally up. It is possible that they can extend wave 3. It happens all the time. Wave 3s are notorious for extending, so they could chop it sideways here and then rally up out of there and extend wave 3 of 3 a little higher. But I'm kind of looking, based on this structure, for them to finish this kind of corrective action they have going on and then rally higher from there. Guys, it's the weekend. Get yourself a bourbon. Well, that's what I'm going to get. Whatever you drink, get yourself one of those. Let's have an awesome day and enjoy your weekend. I will talk to you next week.